Shooting News, and on many occasions Les and I meet up, and I think one of the interesting things, Les, is let's just talk about the Gurkhas today and your long established involvement with the Gurkhas. I mean, just how did it all start?
It started at one of the horse shows, where two members of the band came on board and we had a bit of banter and had a bit of a laugh, and I got friendly with the Sergeant Major of the band.
Yeah.
And he started to come and spend weekends with his mates at my place.
Yeah.
When he retired, he invited myself to go out to Nepal, and I went. And he invited my son Paul to go and live there for 12 months.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So Paul went out there working for a charity called ACAP.
Yeah.
Spent 12 months, came back very fit and joined the business. So it's almost a bit fate, is this?
Yeah, sure.
Paul came back and said, I want to join the business. And I thought he wants to join the business because he sees how good the business is.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said, no, I want to go to Nepal in winter. So that's how
well, at least he was honest.
He was.
Yeah.
Anyhow, they worked for us, so we went over there, saw the Gurkha Village, which is a Gurkha village, and they needed money.
Yeah.
And as many people know, Elm have got a high profile on the show circuit.
Yeah, sure.
And therefore we thought, let's be philanthropic, let us try and raise money. And we've paid for the teachers in the village since 1999, 98,
fantastic,
99.
Fantastic.
And now we're putting it into other areas. This year has been a particularly bad year because of the floods, because of the rain,
it's been very difficult
and
this
it's
year,
hammered us a bit.
Yeah, yeah, very difficult.
There will be an element of appeal in my voice.
Well, let's see. Well, I hope we can help you on that in that department. Now, come on, let's just earlier on this morning you were showing me these. Now, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, but
No,
I mean,
I know.
I think it's going to be fascinating for the viewers the next
Well,
week.
one thing a lot of people know things about the Gurkhas, apart from them being very tough people, very friendly people, and a pleasure to have them in our military. The other thing is their knife. They carry a knife called the Kukri.
Yeah,
right.
Of which most of us are familiar with the traditional, more of a traditional shape and size. Absolutely.
Well, this is a First World War, genuine Kukri.
That's a lovely piece.
And it's still in very, very good condition. Now, the Kukri, in actual fact, started off as an agricultural knife.
Right.
And then later on, it became a slash knife and a fighting knife, and more weight was added.
Yes.
This one, notice, when you ever take a Kukri out, you never do that, otherwise you might take your thumb off.
All right.
There, down, and out she comes. The blade is still in very, very good condition.
It's remarkable, isn't it?
Yes, very good condition, because...
May I?
Yes, you can. These are actually made out of, these days, Mercedes rear springs.
Are they?
When they cannibalise an old Merc out there, Merc wagon, they'll take the springs off, send it to the round, and they'll make it up into very good steel blade. But the problem with them, if you don't keep them clean, they can rust.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
they're oiled, and the military look after their blades, because that is inspected on you all the time. Is the blade in good condition? Misnomers. People often ask if they ever see a Kukri, what is that?
Yes.
That's to stop liquid running onto your hand, and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, right.
Whatever
Okay.
the liquid is.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the two knives, which I have got in the back here. People have called them ear knives.
Right. Okay.
Not true.
All right.
Sharpness.
Oh, are they?
So they're for sharpening the blade, and there's two of them.
Oh, right.
It hangs from the belt at the back, can be easily accessed. It's not at the side, it's at the back.
Always at the back.
And that is a beautiful First World War.
That's a stunning piece, isn't it? Absolutely
Now,
stunning.
there are other Kukris. We have this one, which is
I'm laughing because I can see what's coming
which
up
is
after this
marginally
one.
bigger. There is there's a festival called Dasai in Nepal, where animals are slaughtered for butter and for the Hindu gods.
Yeah.
This one would be used there for sacrificial purposes.
Yes.
I brought it because it tells a story, and when people see this, they walk on the stand and say, and then we talk about the Gurkhas, and that helps. So I'll show you this one.
Yep. That's enormous compared to
That's a tiny little weapon, is it not?
Absolutely. Look at that.
Very sharp.
Well, that is absolutely wonderful.
Once again, blade in top-class condition.
Yeah.
Made in Iran by the people who make the same knives as for the military.
And some weight as well, isn't it?
Oh, that is a true. It depends what you're seeing off, but there's a lot of weight in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
So that And once again, the two sharpeners.
Yeah.
Now, never wanting to be outdone,
Goodness
we have,
it's absolutely...
we have the largest kukri in the world, and this one...
Let me hold that. Good. Well, it takes two hands to hold this, doesn't it?
It's what the Scots would call a
me.
claymore. Once again, big slash knife, and believe it or not, is used in Nepal. And we won't go into detail, but you can imagine that it's a big animal that is sacrificed with that knife.
But I mean, they're identical, aren't they? The way they've been made,
absolutely
all
made exactly as the little one, only marginally bigger.
I've never seen anything that size, I have to say. Amazing knife.
Well, I couldn't resist buying this one because I thought, if that doesn't drag people onto the stand, nothing will. And again, you've got...
And these are what
even the sharpeners are like a small kukri, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you can imagine, and don't ask me how I got it into UK. If any border agency watching this on television, but I brought it in for good reason.
Came in with a shaving pack.
It came in with a shaving pack. So that is this fella. So, what I would like to just finalise and show you.
Yeah.
These were presented to Helm, and they're not just ours, they're the people who've contributed over the years to our charity. And these are two little thank yous, that one in particular. That's the school. The school's called Chhachowk School. It's just outside of a town called Pokhara. It is a Gurkha school, a Gurung school, who are the base of the Gurkha regiment. And they're always, when we go over there, thank your people for paying for the teachers.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
So any contribution would be always welcome. We've been doing it since I think it's about 1998, 1999 we started, and it's gone very well.
Yes.
And particularly at this show where we used to have the Gurkha band, and hopefully they will come again, that drew a lot of people. And the charitable nature of people has never failed to amaze me.
Yeah, sure.
20 quid, 30 quid from the old boys who remember the Gurkha.
Yeah.
And this is a thank you to them. Mainly for paying for the teachers.
Les, thank you very much indeed for sharing. That was always a pleasure to catch up. Thanks very much indeed, Les.
Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.